We are about to start the application for the diversity visa lottery, and today we have one person who is planning to apply for the diversity visa lottery. So what is the best way to do than to bring someone who is going to be applicant to answer all the questions this wonderful applicant has. Welcome to the EBM Scholars Show.
Thank you so much. Appreciate.
Will you start by introducing yourself and where are you from?
Okay, my name is Faraja. I'm from Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. I live here and I work here, and I've been a good friend of Ernest or EBM Scholar channels for a long time. So, and I'm so grateful to be here and to get this opportunity to be on this such kind of interview.
Thank you so much. I'm honored to have you on my show.
Thank you so much.
And I know you are one among the millions of people who will be applying for the upcoming diversity visa lottery.
Exactly.
So I usually answer so many questions, so I want to give you the opportunity to ask any question related to the diversity visa lottery, and I will be responding.
Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, for helping others, I would like to know, first of all, what is DVLOTTERY and how does it work and how to apply and everything about that. That is my first question in order to help the person who is watching this for the first time.
Yes, that's a very, very good question because we have been talking about green card lottery.
Yeah.
But what is a green card first of all?
Yeah.
That will be the first thing people should know.
Okay.
So the term is just, that is a nickname. But basically green card is a permanent residency status. So you are allowed to simply say live and work in the United States without any extra requirement of work authorization.
Okay.
So there are different ways on why or how one person can get the green card. For instance, myself, I got a green card through marriage. If you marry an American citizen, you are allowed to process and get a green card. If you are asylum, refugee, you are certain type of work, they can sponsor you.
Okay.
But the US government also introduced the 1990s, the diversity visa lottery, ODV lottery. So it's a lottery system to give opportunity to countries with less number of immigrants. By less, I mean less than 50,000 people with a green card in the last 5 years. And the green card by employment or work. If maybe country A has less than those people, there is going to be eligible to apply. So overall, it's just to bring diversity in America. That's why they call diversity visa lottery. Okay. And it's free of charge. That's why we encourage people to apply. Okay. It's free to apply, but if you win, it's not free because you have to pay for the visa fee, you have to pay for the medical, but you have nothing to lose by applying. It is a purely lottery. Whether you have PhD, whether you have 50 years of work experience, whether you are primary school, it doesn't matter. It is a purely a random selection. So people should apply. I know some people have been applying, maybe this is their 4th year, 5th year, someone on 13th year, that's the person you want. Yeah. So don't lose hope, is to keep applying. So simple way, if you win, you get it, you come to America, you'll be allowed to work to almost any employer. Mostly exception with the US government, because most of the US government job federal, you have to be a US citizen, but majority of any job you can apply and you can work and you can have many hours as you want without any problem.
Okay. As for me, I've been thinking of this, I've been hearing about this issue of DVLOTTERY, and I've been thought like it's just a scam. So again, to help someone who is listening, like, is this a scam or is this a thing that you have to pay before doing the application, or what? I would like for someone to understand about this.
Yes,
so that,
there are so many people are getting scammed. Yeah. And if you go to the Google search and you type green card lottery, you will find thousands and thousands of searches, but majority are fake. Okay. There is one easy way to identify whether this is fake or not fake. If you go to website of the green card lottery application, any website which doesn't end with the domain, the last word, it's just supposed to be .gov, means .government. That is the domain for the US government. Any website without the GOV, that is not a government website. It means you are going to the scam. If you go right now, they say, oh, go and apply this time. You are going to apply to the safi.com or .org.net. Those are the fake websites. And all other fake websites, they will tell you to pay, even if it's $2, will guarantee you to win. But no one guarantees you to win. It is a lottery, free of charge. Don't pay online, whether it's $1, because assume 1 million people are paying him or her, the person, $1. You see, it's a small amount of money, but in totality, it will be $1 million in the end. So it's free of charge, and the one way to identify is a government website ending by .gov, and the website, the full website is www.dvprogram.state.gov. The V program stands for Diversity Visa Program. State stands for Department of State, which is in charge of operating that one, and .gov means .US government, the website for the website of the US government. And even if, let's say, you have to pay, is when you win, and not just winning, when you go to the visa interview, you will pay by cash at the US Embassy. Not Western Union, not MasterCard, not Visa card. You pay by cash at the US Embassy the day of the interview.
Exactly.
And another thing to know that this is fake or not fake, the fake one, they will send you email that you have won, or it's time to apply. US government doesn't have that stupid time to email you. They don't email anybody about it's time to apply, or you have won. If you applied, you apply to the main website, and each year is from the month of October until the month of November, the first week up to the first week of November. That is the application time. The actual dates, before the end of September, they are announcing the actual dates for someone to be able to apply. So you check the results from the same website, you apply from the same website.
Okay. I know we have this short period until to apply for the DV lottery on October. So I would like you to share with someone who is listening right now what the things supposed to be done before October, so that he or she can be able to apply for DV lottery.
That's very good, because there are things you have to prepare yourself. Number one, obviously, you must have a passport. This is the requirement which was introduced in 2018, if not mistaken. And they need the valid passport, unexpired. Okay. But if you don't have the actual passport book, you need to have what we call the temporary passport. The temporary passport is the same like other passport, but this one also allows you to travel with it within your region. Okay. For instance, people from East Africa, they have their own passport. It's just like a piece of paper, like emergency passport. Yeah. You can use that one. West Africa, they have their own, but basically you must have a passport. If you apply without a passport, likely 100% I can guarantee you will be denied the visa, unless otherwise you meet the 3 exemptions, like you are stateless, which you are not, or you are from a communist country, or you have the waiver letter from the Department of State Secretary, which you don't have. So that's number one, you have a passport. Apply for the actual passport. They don't care about the backlog in your country and the COVID status. They don't care about that. You have to have a passport, whether it's a passport book or a temporary passport, you must have that one. Another thing which is very, very crucial is the passport photo. The photo, in all other evidences, like all other documents, for instance, I'm giving an example. If you say you are primary school or PhD, whatever, that one will not make you denied or what when you apply. But if the passport doesn't meet requirements, you are going to be denied right away before the selection. For instance, the background of your photo must be white. If it's not white, that's a problem. For instance, if you have a wig, you have like dreads like you are, but if you cover your ears, that's not allowed.
Yeah. Like this.
Yes. If you wear glasses, you are not allowed to wear glasses nowadays. Yeah. Again, 2018, they made that change. So you must make sure that there is no shadow. Background must be white. Problem is majority of countries' passport photos we use blue or red. Yeah. But in the US we use white. So you have to know that another difference between the two. Another thing might be, even if the photo meets all the requirements, but if you upload and you put sideways, you are not allowed, you'll be denied. So there are so many requirements. So the photo, in my opinion, apart from the passport as a passport number, photo can make you win or not win. And there is one crazy instruction. They say, if you use the same photo you used in the previous DV lottery application, you'll be denied. So the better way, if you have the chance of taking the new photo, take it. Though I've seen some people use the old photo and they have won. Example, my nephew, I applied using the previous DV lottery photo and he won and he's in America at the moment. So, but overall, don't take these instructions lightly. They are very, very important. And especially another thing is for people who are not in their own countries or in their own city. If you have students, they are in another city, make sure they have the passport photos in advance. Don't apply, you say you don't have children while you have children. Don't say I'm not married while you are married. So, because you don't have the photo. Make sure that you have the photo of all the people who are supposed to be in your application. And if you are married, try to, you and your spouse, both to have passport, so that you can increase the chances by you applying as a many applicant and your spouse is applying as a many applicant, so that one of you, if the one of you wins, both of you and the children can be able to come to America.
Okay. Okay. Another question is, for how long does DV lottery started to be played and the deadline, so that someone else can understand and know about it?
Yes. So usual is a full month. The actual dates, they are going to be announced soon, but usual is from the first week of October. Why the first week of October? Because October 1st is the new fiscal year for the United States of America. So while now we are in the year 2021, so technically October 1st for the government year, that is first day of the year 2022. So while because it's year 2022, you apply for the DV 2023. So that's how it is. So application is a full 1 month window. From the first week of October, the dates will be announced to the first week of November. That's another application. Okay. But let me clarify one thing, because some people, they think that applying for the DV lottery on the first day guarantees you to win. Whether you apply on the first day or on the last day, I don't advise you to apply on the last day, because what if the website is overwhelmed and overcrowded, you cannot be able to go through. But apply anytime. There is no problem, but don't say, oh, I have to apply on day one so that I can win.
Last minute.
Yeah. So the only thing avoid is the last day, because you can be surprised, but in the middle, just apply. And I advise people not to apply on the day one most of the time, because sometimes you might rush unless otherwise you have everything clear, because there is no way you can go and change the your application once it's submitted. Don't rush, you can make a mistake for the passport number. Don't rush and make the mistake of your name. Don't rush, because once you submit, you cannot go to do change or do another application. Yeah, game over, yes. Okay.
Okay, then what next after applying DV lottery?
I usually tell people two things. Once you apply for the DV lottery, it is a lottery. The likelihood of being to be struck by the thunder is higher than win the DV lottery, because the chance is very, very complicated. So apply, continue with your life. That's number one. Yeah. Take the confirmation number, take a photo. Don't write with a pen, just take a photo. Send it on your own WhatsApp or on Facebook, wherever, on your email, have that one. And wait for the results. So the result, your application is November, beginning of the November, but the results is until the following year in the month of May. So between now and May, after applying, don't start saying goodbye to your friends before the results. I know you might be one among the people.
So, okay, so guys, you need to be active. You don't have to wait for the result, then just sitting and waiting for the result. You have to work, and you have to do a basic works that you obviously...
life has to continue.
Yeah, so another question is, there is this, I don't know, is it a story or it's real? I would like to know, I myself, I need knowledge about this, about this issue of bank statements, like 6 months of your bank statement. I would like to know, and I would like to get more information about it, because I've been hearing like you have to wait, you have to have 6 month bank statements so that it will be easier for you on your interview, like to prove like this person is, I don't know. I have a lot of words and a lot of stories about it. So would you please educate us?
I have good news for that. The people are confused, because the majority of people, they know about visa, or they tell you about the visa. they didn't go to the US Embassy through the lottery path.
Okay.
They went to the embassy, or they are going to the embassy maybe to visit it for education, for other reasons, which you call non-immigrant visa. The non-immigrant visa, all non-immigrant visa, yes, you need to show the bank statement. Okay. Yes, you have to prove that you will be coming back to your home country. Yes, you have to show the assets you have in your home country, which will attract you or will force you to come back. Yeah. But unlike the non-immigrant visa, green card lottery is a immigrant visa. That means they know you are going to US to stay there forever. You're going to be permanent for America. So they're not going to ask you, so will you come back to your home country? There's not that question. Because where is back? You are permanent for America. Even you are not allowed to be out of America for the full year. Yeah. Because they know you are permanent there. Yeah. So basically, green card, if you apply the visa through green card lottery, the thing you need to prove is the education or work experience. Okay. To meet that one and to prove that you're the one who applied and you don't have any criminal background. So those are the key. Okay. But the issue of bank statement, no. And at one time they introduced something called the public charge, but has been removed by the court. Yeah. That means they usually show to prove that if you go to America, you are not going to be homeless, you are not going to be dependent on the government, but that has been removed. But there are some few embassies, they will tell you to fill the form, is called affidavit of support. But if you have to fill that one, even if the request is not you, is the person in America to prove, to say that this person comes to America, if he has any financial problem, I'll be able to help. Okay. So that is the only thing will be different between, but you don't need to get the bank statement. No, there is no bank statement. Okay. And I usually tell people, green card lottery, if you go to the interview as a DVLOTTERY winner, is the simplest and the quickest interview ever in the history of visas, because you don't need to prove anything else. It's just to show that you are the winner. You don't have crime, medical, that one, and then education and everything. Then is a guarantee to have that one. Okay.